Morning. Sorry, that was a bit of a face, wasn't it? Oh, God alive. Right. Oh, just a lot of fun. So it's about, I think it's about 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 past 11, and I'm so tired. Happens to me in the summer, but it's not in summer yet, where I for some reason wake up at 5:30 every day, which is, I've tried double blackout lines and shit like that, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so could be anything. I don't like those being unbalanced. Yes, I'm tired. Morning, Rosie. And so I didn't end up going sourcing on Friday. I think I was saying I'm going to go and it's going to be a nightmare to buy rings. Although, however, I did do online sourcing, so it's not like I didn't spend money. I spent money. That should be arriving this week. Well, in the next couple of days. So that's good. I've got stock coming. Bought a couple of bits myself. I'm going to show you yesterday on the trouser. Did buy one. I bought a bag for resale. I'll show you one later. Which I think is really cute. It's Steve Madden, but the thing that I really, oh God, I like this. Why does this happen? I suppose you buy stuff you like, don't you? The thing I really like about it, one of the things I really like about it, is I love it when there's like a spell out on a thick strap. Oh, it's cute. Anyway, I've listed it. So I thought, have I heard of this brand? I'm not really sure. I'm not really up with brands. So I looked it up online anyway, and they're like, I think this is a nylon one. So nylon, I think it would be about 19 new or something. And then they've got bags that are like 100 odd. So I stuck it on for 20. I think it's really nice and really good nick. I don't know. A couple of people watched it. So yeah, I got that for resale yesterday. But also, oh, hang on. Cut. Jesus, this tea is not going to do it, to be honest. I'm going to need to go out and get coffee because it's one of those kind of days. Need to do a bit of listing. Even though I did do some listing yesterday on a Sunday, because Saturday I was all lethargic and Sunday yesterday I woke up full of beans. So I was, listing, then I was out dropping off parcels, picking up parcels into Caversham. I was like, oh gosh, there's no stopping me. Obviously that doesn't last long. So yeah, I feel like I could do with a Red Bull or something. Oh, right, I'm going to talk proper talk in a minute, but I told you, didn't I, about those. I had one in Marks and it was like a natural energy drink or something, like a plant-based energy drink or something. And I might be kidding myself, but it was lush. And that CBD thing from Waitrose as well. Those little cans are little cans of joy. I might get myself one of those this morning, actually. I like drinks. I like drinks and snacks. So, good morning, RJ, Catherine, Leanne, Antoinette. How is everybody? Hope you're well. And I've got a couple of bits for me. I paid $6.99 for this. I know that's paying up probably, but it's a Kipling bag. I'm a sucker for a Kipling bag, obviously with the monkey on it. This one's called, it's called Nina. Hello, this is Nina. Red's my favourite colour as well. And I was thinking, this is so tiny. I was like, what are you doing? And before I know it, I'm buying it. But going on a holiday with the girls when they break up from school in the summer, where are we going? Somewhere like, I think we're going to Torremolinos, like a proper kind of, I don't know how to phrase this. A nice sunny holiday anyway. And you know, you get in the evening and it's roasting and you don't want to have a big bag or anything. I thought, oh, that would be good because I can just put my phone in it and like the room key and that sort, and I can just have that. So yes, so I've got that. I mean, girls immediately tried to nick it off me. I said, you've got about 5,000 Kipling bags each already, so you're not having it. And then the other thing I got, which I kind of feel like isn't really my mug. I feel like I might need to give it to somebody else. So, you know, I'm a sucker for a Cath mug, and I probably did pay up for this. So it's a Cath Stanley mug. I paid £2.49. I think that probably is paying up for a Cath. But I haven't got this one. But, however, who the frick does that look like? And who else do we know that likes Cath mugs? So, I don't feel like this is really my mug. I feel like this might be somebody else's mug. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. So, yes, hang on, let me do my tea bag. I'm wearing, of course, another, I love these like coat type things. Pouch. I mean, it's massive, but another Whatnot purchase. Got this from Shell and Pawsey on their collab show. Yeah, the thing is, the only trouble with, well, not the only trouble, but one of the things, my issues with Whatnot at the moment is I do not need any more clothes. I do not need any more clothes. However, I go on there and then obviously, and if I see something like, oh God, I've just knocked something off the table. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh, it's right, it's the lead. And then before you know it, you're like, well, I've got shipping now, so I might as well bundle up. And before you know it, I've got half a wardrobe of new tops and what have you. But there you go. So, I mean, I'm actually, to be honest, I've got quite a collection of stuff that I've impulse bought. And I'm starting to think, should I just do a show, like a mixed show, like because I mean, I've got toiletries, like where I maybe wanted one of the items or I wanted something and then I just bought stuff on impulse that I don't even use. So I've got like some new with tags clothes that I, you know, thought maybe for the girls, but they didn't want. Toiletries, makeup. I mean, I've got quite a collection building up, I can tell you. I wonder if I might just do like a selection, a mix-up show of bit of stuff, bit of a clear out. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm on to my own devices on Friday, actually, hopefully. Because finally, well, Tom's had some problems with his flat, so girls haven't been able to stay there. So since November, they haven't been able to stay there at all. So there's quite a few months. Anyway, hopefully this Friday they're going to get to go and have their day at Tom's, which, oh yeah, so last Friday. Trouble is, I'm a menace on my own. Well, in fact, they were here. No, was one of them here. Maud was here, Connie wasn't. And, you know, sorry, this is a right old waffle, but, you know, bear with that. You know, I bought those mini bottles of fizz. Well, I've run out. So I had to open a big bottle of fizz and it was one my friend had brought me, like a housewarming Cremant, and I hadn't drunk it. And I was like, gosh, you can't put the stopper back in either on fizz. So I did put a long spoon in, but, you know, half bottle. And then I'm on, you know, I'm just, I can't even. Let's just leave it at that. We'll talk about that another time. I've decided against that story. Yeah, so I might do a mix-up show sometime. I'm still really. So the title was about has Ebo woken up, I think, and I will come to that in a minute. But you have to get through all this fluff first, I'm afraid, because this is how I roll. as we all know. Oh, Sarah, there's a massive flea market in Torremolinos every Sunday. I went to it, and it was when I was on my camper van travels. Ooh, go and check that out. Bills and Moon, Julie, Carol, lovely. Good morning. On the I can't remember what I was going to say now, but I've just watched. I don't know where that came from, like a Berkshire accent. We've just watched, so I can't stop now. Faye and Simon on their latest video, and talking about their channel. I'm sure you already know anyway, is Married to Reselling, talking about Whatnot and their experience of it, and sort of is I know what they're saying. It feels a bit sad as well, like, because Faye was saying how she'd done some shows and came off feeling a bit deflated, because obviously for a successful show as the host, you need plenty of people in, and ideally you want people to bid against each other, because you want to start stuff as low as possible, because also that's obviously the name of the game. That's more fun. You still want people to get a bargain, but it also needs to be viable for you. And so they were kind of, lamenting lack of public on there, I suppose, general public. Yeah, I do know. I know. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. I know exactly what they're saying, and of course, I really love lives. Obviously, here I am again. So for me, like, selling on a live, I used to do it for Whatnot Posh anyway. I used to do stuff on Insta or Tube. So to have somebody that can collect the payment for me is great. But I still haven't worked out. I haven't given up on it because I enjoy it, but I haven't worked out how I'm going to proceed with it so that I'm not actually losing money, because I'd really like to do it still. Oh, right. 2 things on that. Flavors, please. If you've bought from me and you haven't received your order and Whatnot, go in and check, because I found, I don't know if it was from the first show or the second show, somebody did message me, but 2 people hadn't. And so, because I went through the shipments and found that some were like stuck with every and hadn't been delivered. So I contacted Whatnot, and they were very quick to, well, I don't know if they've sorted out. They've said, oh, right, that's all done, like, sorted out, payout released. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Has the buyer been refunded? I mean, it's a bit annoying that the jewellery's lost, but has the buyer been refunded? Like, I'm more like, how do I get a refund to them, more than the cost of, obviously annoying and, well, expensive cost to me, depending on how much people have bought from me. But I need to make sure the buyers have got their refund. So please contact me on Insta or Whatnot or whatever. If go and check you've had your order, or you've had your refund if you haven't had your order. And also, please, if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review, that would be amazing. Because I don't know if they don't release money until you've had the review. I think that seems to be happening quite a lot, or it speeds up. It's very slow to pay out on there. So that's my flavours. Thank you. And then I'll just have a slurpola of this. Hang on. Yeah, how was all of your weekends of sales? Because, oh man. I mean, this was the best. It's not like super incredible for people, but compared to what my eBay has been like feels like since November, it feels like the best weekend I've had in that time since reopening the shop. I will show you what I've sold. I did have a minted, which I was going out yesterday to do a pickup, and I just dropped it off. It was only like a clearance item, nothing exciting. Yeah, so some silver goodies have sold for profit. Whoa. But I'll tell you what I've been doing. I mean, apart from the fact that I'm promoting, so I'm doing advanced I'm doing dynamic, but capped at 8% at the moment, which I did say to you embarrassingly, I restarted last week. So some of them are going on promoted. I mean, like probably the majority, but not all. And not all the, like there's a, this is like a £50 sale that didn't go on promoted. So if we're feeling suspicious, what's the right word? Skeptical about it, then that would have gone on promoted, wouldn't it? And it didn't. That's probably the other thing that I've been doing though. So I've been missing a trick here. Given I've got this free shop subscription at the moment and I have a lot of listings available to me, and Catherine, thanks. I knew it, but it took somebody to state it out, obviously, state being obvious to me for me to actually act on it. I've not been using all my listing allowance. So why aren't I mean, I've been doing the ending and sell similar after 3 or 4 weeks, as the lady told me to do. But I'm like, do you know what? I've got all those extra listings, just freaking like hammer it. And so this weekend, everything has been ended and sold similar on. And because I know obviously people are seeing it because I suddenly get loads of offers to send out every time I do a chunk. And some of those people are coming back, with counter offers or just buying. Well, I mean, it's not amazing, but you'll see what I've sold. It feels like, I mean, the biggest battle I think, yes, if you right stock at the right price, but also maybe you've just got stock that's reasonable stock at a reasonable price. How to get that stuff seen? Not everything's going to be a banger or something that you could afford to take quite a chunk off and still make money. What about just the average, bread and butter stuff? Get that sold. So, morning Crispy, morning Lady. Fab sales on Friday, then weekend was garbage. Probably punished because couldn't dispatch on Saturday due to work shift. Yes, you naughty, naughty lady. Oh no, I've got one of those things that's, and you're like, it's going to go down the nail. Right, so anyway, I was chuffed to have got this far. So let's see what, oh, hang on, it's another notification here. Oh my God, I've sold something else. Honestly, this is just unheard of. Well, actually, I could say, you know what, this doesn't normally happen to me. You're like, yeah, we know, because you're always on here moaning about it, like every day. Right, so, oh my God, I've got 9 things to send out. And one waiting for payment, which is this, which I put on last week. It's a lovely solid silver bangle going to Australia, but they're just waiting for them to pay. Can't remind them because I'll send them an invoice because it's GSP. I don't know where I'm going, scrolling down. And I think she sent me an offer. Oh, God, oh. Yeah, £35 plus postage. So what was there an offer? Yeah, I think that's what it went for. I did pay 14 quid for that. So, but it's profit. I'm sorry if that was loud. Let's get a couple more bits out. Oh, I can't believe I've had another sale. It's like, oh my God, can it just not be like this in normal freaking times? But see, I looked again this morning and I ended and sold similar on 15 items or something. And interestingly, one of the ones that I relisted sold similar on this morning is one of my sales from this morning. So let's get that out as well. So yeah, I'm freaking loving life on that at the moment. It's not, it's a fog. Oh. Sorry. Right, let me go. It's probably whatnot, isn't it? actually. I think it's some of the jewellery I've got minted, so that's good news. Right, where's this fobberoo gone? It's been fobbed off. Sorry, I feel like I'm noticeably slow this morning, so apologies for that, because that's how I feel today. Did you hear my tummy rumbling? Oh, fob. Right, some earrings. I don't often sell it. Well, I mean, I don't list many earrings, I suppose, but right. Ready to rock and roll. So that ring. Oh, is the picture and that whatnot stuff better today? Because not that I know what to do about it, but it was terrible, wasn't it, on Friday? So that ring that I said, shall I accept the offer? Got this one. I got a message on Saturday, I think, saying, I'll pay you tomorrow night. Oh, thank you so much. Like, no, like, sorry, I haven't paid yet. Just, I'll pay tomorrow. Right, you are then. And they did, so okay. Yeah, that one went. So that was that offer I accepted for $21.50 plus shipping. Then let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, so then since I've seen you, so the statement rings, I'm loving it because they are selling. So this like massive green agate, I think I offered this up on my whatnot as well for like a tenner. That sold for $27 plus shipping. Well, it didn't sell. Do some damage with that, couldn't you? That's great. Oh God, I'm loving it. Do you know what's happened? I've had sales. It's just love this. Absolutely love it. And the amount of offers I've sent out on it, it's a real vintage. I mean, you can tell, look at the kind of, oh, love it. And it's smoky. It's weird because I'm not really a brown, like, colour person. A lot of people like beiges and brown. I'm not, but smoky quartz. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And it feels very, it's very vintage, isn't it, smoky quartz? I guess it reminds me of orange and 60s and stuff. Anyway, that sold for 30 squid plus shipping. So can you see, I mean, they're all right sales as well, because you know last week I said, right, I'm putting everything up by 10% and I'm promoting. Well, who can tell? So, oh yeah, should I say if it's that green one, and so the green one, so that was unpromoted. That didn't sell unpromoted. I feel personally this is interesting to know. This one sold unpromoted. This is a little squashy cross. It's got the thing that it feels quite chunky. I don't know why it's so squashed up like that. Probably a particular sort, but you can see the 925 stamp on the bottom. Is it a bit like when people want to wear North Face on the thing? I love to see the stamp. And so even more, I love a good full UK hallmark stamp, because it's just like, hello, I know quality. Look at my stamps. I don't know why. Anyway, this one, I'm going to start putting in the SKU what I actually paid for stuff. I stopped doing that after a bit, because I'm like, well, you know, let's sort of average it out, but I need to know. But I've got a feeling I've got this £4 or £5, and I went for 20 plus shipping, which is absolutely fine, but that was promoted. Then this lovely, I got this off of Minted. I know. Do I know what I paid? No, I don't. Lovely silver balls. Let me cup your lovely silver balls. 50 squid, not unpromoted. 50 squid plus shipping. Thank you very much. Nice bracelet. Hope you enjoy that. And then, this one is one that I think I might have bought it from a Chaz, and I paid too much money. I paid $14.29. I wrote that down. So I was probably like, oh God, what have I done? A nice crucifix. I also like these, the crosses where it's actually got Jesus impaled on it. I quite like those. Only sold for, and on promoted, only sold for $24.20 plus shipping. God, live. Probably made about £2 on that, but quite happy to get my money back. And kind of what the thing is I need to be a bit aware of weights. I need to get because I can't, when I'm buying something, to say, well, I have actually, although I have a couple of times now. I don't mind doing an antiques emporium saying, "I'll weigh this," and then like, yeah, sure, and they get scales out. Because I used to dealing with people buying for, well, yeah, resellers. But I can't really do that in a charity shop. It's a bit like, so if I get my scales out. Yeah, so I'd say I'll get my money back at least. And then, I mean, check me out. Sales just go on. When did we last have a day like this? Oh, I love this. And I love this because I couldn't work out if it was an L or a J. So I said it was a J or an L. What do you think? J or an L? But so just a charm, but check out those luscious UK hallmarks on there. And London hallmarks, which is the little panther head. And do I know the date? Did I put the date? Oh, 1974, even better. Oh, I love something from the 70s. Oh, yes. Anyway, I think I realised how it was like £2 in a little packet in a basket from an antiques emporium. I was like, yeah, yes, please. And it weighed 2.45 grams. So I bet that's what they were basing it on. But it sold for £20 plus shipping. So we're doing all right there. And then the thing that, oh no, 2 more bits. These I absolutely love. Got these from Antiques Emporium. They are, oh no, I didn't actually. Got them from Plaza. They are Carrick. I did pay, oh no, I paid £8 actually. I thought I paid more for these unless I averaged it out. Anyway, I've put £8 down against these. They are Carrick jewellers. Oh God, I can't words. Charles Mackintosh. Charles Henry Charles, Macintosh style. Can't words this morning. These are nice actually. I love this kind of Celtic kind of shiz. So yeah, I put down 8 and they've gone for 27 plus shipping. They are a stand-up lovely pair of earrings, but that's a decent amount for some silver earrings. So happy with that. And that's something I ended and sold similar this morning and sold this morning. And then a fob. Got a fob and I don't know what is the matter with me. So apparently, according to eBay, in the product research insights, it says fobs selling really well and watch chains. And like, are they though? Because I've got fobs on and they're not selling. So can you stop telling me that? Because it's getting on my nerves now, just saying it. I'll tell you what is selling for me, rings, and you've put that on the 3rd page for me. So just knob off because I've had enough. And then I saw a fob. So I bet this was on I bet this was a similar job this morning, but check out the hallmarks. So these are actually Chester. I think Chester might be 3 barrels. It's not one I'm familiar with offhand. Oh, it's an antique. 1896 Chester. And that went for, it's one of those things where you kind of feel like it should go for a bit more, but it is tiny, but it's only 2-point-something grams. £22 plus ship, and that was via promoted. But yes, watch fob. So chuffed to bits with all of that. Some Slurpola. You're like a different person. Oh, because I've had sales. Oh, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Honestly, it affects your mental health when you can't get any money coming in. Looks like an L to me. Yeah, probably is an L, but you know, they can have it whatever, however they want to identify it. Renee, thank you. Charles Ronnie McIntosh. Yeah, it's only going to get worse as well. Only going to get worse, so make the most. Yeah, so let's just do an overall because you might not give a flying, but I fancy it. Let's see. So on So what day did I say it was embarrassing that I'd restarted the promoted, I don't know, midweek or something. So, but Friday, £24 worth turnover. Saturday, now this is more like it, £139.50. Sunday, £128.20. Today so far, £81. I'd be happy with 100 turnover every day, quite honestly. I'm not used to not, I was going to say I didn't break sweat to achieve that before, but I don't really break sweat anyway. It felt a lot easier to get £100 turnover a day. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And it literally, did you know what occurred? I mean, I am a twat, I know, but so I was thinking, well, so the thing, I mean, maybe I'm not being a twat. The thing that you have to do is keep up the middle store, and you just keep buggery well ending everything and reselling it every day, like, or as much as you can. Because look, all the sales that have come in. I know I'm promoting as well, but they're not all unpromoted. Some of these are literally, oh, I sold similar this morning, an hour later it's sold. You know, it's being seen where it wasn't last week or the week before or the week before that. Right, that's about half an hour. That'll be enough for anybody, won't it? So yeah, and I'm going to list I've got a couple of bangles to list. I'll tell you what as well, somebody was asking me, and I have changed my, I had that massive charm bracelet with all the amazing charms on it. Well, it hasn't been selling, and I have actually decided to go with taking them off and selling the charms individually, because there's some freaking amazing articulated charms on there. So one that's getting the most love at the moment, I've got a couple of watches already. I put them on yesterday. I will just show you, and then I will shove off. Is the cat. And I put them on high. I put them on at like 35, and then I'm sending out offers at about 30. But like the alley cat that's going into the dustbin. Oh my God, trying to get that fish. That's getting some love. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to. Oi, Peter, are you on today? I'm about to come off. Oh God, I'm so tired. What rate am I promoting at? Sell high. Yeah. That's the other interesting thing for me, apart from obviously I'm promoting and I'm doing a lot of ending and selling similar, put all my prices up last week. Like across the board, I just went in like, yeah, everything 10% up because I need to pay for these promoted listings, and some juicy sales there. No rush though, keep chatting. Oh, I'm sorry, I do actually have to go because shit to do. Promoting, yeah. So I've done the dynamic, which is where they choose the rate of the day, and I think the rate of the day this morning is up to 11.9% or something. So basically about a third of your sale, if you're using that, if you're in jewellery, would be going on fees. But, well, it probably is anyway, actually, with that. But I've capped it. You can choose the dynamic, but I've capped it at 8%. And that should mean that it'd be possible that maybe the promoted amount would just be 5% sometimes, but it never is. It's always 8%. But having said that, there's a handful of these sales that didn't sell on the promoted. So, and that always gives me some extra joy that it didn't sell on the promoted. So it's not, I know, I mean, I tried to be, oh, well, I didn't really try to be patient, but I tried to hold my nerve on the not using promoted, but I broke down last week and I am getting sales. So yeah. Rosie, yeah, I've just watched Marriage Selling this morning. What worth a watch, very interesting. Yeah. Oh, were you here at the beginning? I was saying about it. I found out, yeah, it's very interesting and kind of sad, really, that there's a few of us sellers who really enjoy the idea of it and that, but it's quite tough. It's quite tough to make and whatnot. It is. Oh yeah, Bills and Moon, Mother's Day is coming though, so jewellery sales may go up, so you could push prices up a bit. Well, I think I'm already pushing them, but and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought earlier, oh, given that my God, I normally watch Ministry of Thrift. This is like telly, isn't it? I don't watch any telly anymore. I normally watch Ministry of Thrift on a Friday and abuse them. But I was thinking maybe I could do a show on Friday. Depends what I've got. Peter's about to chat about Whatnot too. Peter, you're not on Whatnot though, are you? So controversial stuff. So, I mean, you are entitled to your opinion, but what you're going to be basing it on? Gossip. Hearsay. Word on the street. Malina, I don't know why I'm saying that. Mel, both eBay and Etsy have woken up last few days. Oh God, whenever I think I've cracked it, I'm like, this is what you do. Someone comes on and says, yeah, it's just been generally better. I'm like, oh. Rosie, I measured mine over the weekend. Oh yeah, is that the bubble wrap? And 40 meters short on each roll. I thought, do you know the last big, because I didn't obviously need much bubble wrap. The last one I ordered, I said, God, it's really gone up in price. I got hardly any, and I think obviously they've just been sold short. It's like they just go, oh, just grab any roll, don't check. Like they'll just grab anything, send out. They'll never measure it. It's disgusting. I bloom it down. Sorry, no, you're fine. It is good. It's good that people are getting sales. When I feel like I've cracked it, but it doesn't always happen. But then you should never feel like you cracked it, because the moment you feel like you've cracked it, someone sees and they go, that one. What, the smug one? Yeah, fuck her over. Sales gone. Charge for bubble. I'm a Whatnot god. This will be interesting. So you want 11? I'm going to do some packaging. I might need to go out and get coffee there, or cannabis spent from Waitrose or something like that. I need some kind of injection of life. Right, thank you very much for keeping me company this morning. Wash my hair as well. I'm sure I'll be around again either tomorrow or the next day. So have a lovely day in the meantime. Give me a thumbs up if it's not too much trouble, and bye-bye, don't die.